Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. And I would like to say an extra special big welcome to all of my new subscribers who have subscribed in the last couple of weeks and really shot my numbers up there. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's lovely to have you here, and for everybody who's returning, lovely to have you back. So as you've probably noticed, I haven't uploaded for a couple of weeks, and that's because, oh my God, end of year, it has been an amazing, crazy busy couple of weeks for me. So what's been happening? So I have our last paranormal video for you guys. I'm hoping to upload it today. And we returned to Lions Park at Lismore. But there's a twist. So the big surprise I have been sitting on for weeks on end, and it has been just driving me nuts because I really wanted to tell you guys, is we have joined forces with an amazing group of ghost hunters from Lismore. And the best thing about it is they were actually subscribers of mine to begin with. They touched base with me here on YouTube, and then they messaged me on Facebook, and we just all clicked really well. So we have joined up with the Northern Rivers Ghosts and Ghostettes group from Lismore, headed by our lovely new friend Dan Jones. And Dan accompanied us when we returned to Old Lions Park 2 Saturdays ago. Now, we were hoping to get a few people from Dan's team and a few from mine. However, unfortunately, because it is getting close to Christmas and most people have families or they had other commitments, we weren't able to get anybody from either team. So in another lovely twist, which I really loved and was so much fun for me, and I'm hoping it's going to be an ongoing thing. You guys remember my husband Norm? He hasn't been on a video for a very long time. He came with me to meet Dan, explore Old Lions Park again. So there was just the 3 of us. We went in. Now, the other thing that's been going on over here in Australia the last week or so, couple of weeks, is we have been dealing with a massive heat wave. We've had high heat index pretty much every day. And the day that we returned to Old Lions Park, it was an absolute scorcher. It was officially our second day of summer, and it did not disappoint. So it was around 34 degrees Celsius. I think that's like high 80s, early 90s in Fahrenheit, I believe, for all of my Northern Hemisphere friends. And it was very humid. It was near 100% humidity, so welcome to the jungle. But we had an amazing investigation back to Old Lions Park, and wow, was it different from when we were there in early spring. We've had a lot of severe storms go through our regions as well, because Lismore isn't very far from us. It's about an hour away. So we have also been dealing with severe storms, and so did Old Lions Park. And you'll see in the video that where we've tried to enter, like you can go straight through the gate now. All the equipment's gone, there's no sirens, you can just walk on in to Old Lions Park. But we had to walk around a few fallen trees, and you'll see that in the video as well. So speaking of the video, I'm going to be presenting the return to Old Lions Park in 2 parts. The part that I shot, and then the part that Dan shot on his phone. So you can get it from 2 perspectives. So that's how we're going to do it. I will be uploading mine today. I'm not sure when I'll be getting Dan's footage, because Dan is very, very busy. He does a lot of really amazing community work over there at Lismore. He's a very well-respected member of the community, and he is just a lovely, lovely person. So if you want to go and check out their Facebook page, I'll try and link it in my description box below. It's Northern Rivers Ghosts and Ghostettes. And he has a terrific team. He also has a lovely partner who I have talked to on the phone, as she is an amazing person. And my goodness, the experiences she's had so far. Wow. So that was also why she didn't join us to Old Lions Park either, is that she had quite a negative experience on one of their investigations where she was actually assaulted by a spirit. So she was taking a little bit of time for herself to kind of process and get over that happening, if you ever do, because it's very confronting if you're being assaulted by something you can't see, you can't push away. Others can't come and pull it off you because there's nothing to pull. It's like a psychic attack, but it does affect you in your body. If something's trying to like attach or strangle you or scratch you, it will manifest in a very physical way, and it can be quite frightening. So she's hoping to join us in the new year as well. So we've got a lot of exciting things planned. There's going to be overnights. We're going to be going over there. They're going to be coming over here. And we have some amazing scary locations on our tick list. There's going to be a lot of overnights. There's going to be a few indoor at night investigations. So please stay tuned for all that, because we have huge things coming in the new year. Also, in the last couple of weeks, where I work at the Emporium, you've heard me talk about this before, we had a massive opening night for my friend Pam Hata and her lovely husband Kane Van Chaos. They have a gorgeous little gallery in the Emporium, and it's right across the hall from where I work at Rustic Revivals. So we had a beautiful event for them last Thursday night. So there was a lot of preparation going on to get ready for that. We had Kane's amazing canvases and artworks on display, and these necklaces that I wear, you can see that so good here, but this is one of his necklaces that I bought off him earlier in the piece, and he makes the most beautiful resin nature jewelry. Everything is ethically, ethically given to him. Like, he does pendants and things with bugs in them too, and they're all ethically presented to Kane. Like, nothing is taken or killed. It's things that we find in nature. So he makes the most beautiful works of art and jewelry, and I have to show you this. This is the most gorgeous thing ever. He also does these. This was gifted to me by Pam, and it's an amazing real butterfly in a dome. So these are the kind of things you can expect to see at their gallery. He does the most beautiful sacred geometry canvases, and he makes all of this beautiful jewelry. He also makes crowns. I will throw a few photos in here so you can see what he does. But yeah, so there's things like that. There's things like this. There's canvases. And Pam is also very talented, if you haven't heard of her before. Pam Hata, and she is a really wonderful musician, singer-songwriter, producer, event organizer. She's amazing. So if you would like to follow Pam and maybe buy some of her CDs, you can check her out also on Facebook at Pam Hata Music. She has a beautiful CD out. She has a gorgeous song called Big River Run that she wrote when we were in the bad floods of 2021-2022, and she did use that CD to raise a lot of money for flood recovery. So I'm not sure if that's still happening, but it's an amazing song. So if you haven't heard it, go check out her Facebook page, and you can find where you can follow Pam and buy her music. And please, if you really do enjoy Pam's music, buy a CD, because, you know, Spotify, Apple, the artists don't get paid. So if you want to support Pam, that would be awesome. And you can check out Kane's amazing artworks at KVC Creations also on Facebook. So we had the big event for them. We were involved as Rustic Revivals in a fashion parade. A couple of my dresses that I painted were also on display that night in the fashion parade, as well as me. I was in the fashion parade too, because I think there was a bit of a communication breakdown, and the girls who were supposed to come in and be models for us didn't come. So it ended up falling to me, to my lovely boss Liv's mother. She was in it. She did amazing. She looked so beautiful. And we had a couple of other ladies. We had the beautiful Beck Helliers that also works with us, and she made an amazing model. There's a photo of her here. And the crown she is wearing is actually the Chaos Queen crown that Kane has designed and handmade himself. And yes, I did try and film as much of that as I could. We were dealing with heat wave conditions on that day as well. So I don't look all put together in that video, unfortunately, like I do in this one, because, oh my God, the humidity. But we got through it. We had an amazing night. It was so much fun. I had Mum there, and we had all our friends there. It was just wonderful. So there is a little vlog that I've made for that, and I know my vlogs don't really get watched that much, but I was like, hey, I really want to do this for the Emporium. It was such a vibe. We had live music, amazing musicians, and Pam was our compere for the night. She did amazing, and our lovely friend Brenda Clark, who also is involved with Rustic Revivals and used to own it before she passed it on to the gorgeous Liv, was also comparing the fashion parade, and she looked absolutely beautiful as well in one of our dresses from Rustique. So if you want to see a little bit of what goes on in the Emporium, I'm going to try and upload that vlog hopefully today, later today or tomorrow. The paranormal video is ready to go, so I'll be uploading it after I upload this one, where I've caught you guys up on everything that's been going on and why I've had a couple of weeks hiatus. I didn't plan it like that, but there was just a lot of unplanned things that came up that week. And also, we're finally on the National Broadband Network. Yay! So I'm hoping that that means when I want to upload a video, it's just going to go zoom straight through. We were limping along on... We were limping along basically on this thing for years. And I mean years. Now, we are sort of classed as a rural residential where I live, but it's not like we're at Wolf Creek or out the back of Beyond somewhere. We're only just outside of one small town and in between two major cities. So I have no idea why it took them so long to get us hooked up, but they finally got us hooked up to some reliable internet at last, and it was bad. I was having so much trouble uploading. One day I did a test video, and it would have been like a short. I was just sitting in here just talking about the cat because he was curled up next to me and talking about all my witchy junk I have in my room and stuff. And I timed it so that it was only a minute long. I tried to upload and it was saying to me 3,672 hours. And that's for a 1 minute video. Usually if I do a short video, it just zips straight on through, but the internet had been so bad, I couldn't even watch anything on YouTube or Netflix or anything. So I have a lot of videos and things from all of my favorites too that I need to catch up on now. So we had a day set aside for the technician to come and put the NBN on for us. And what a lovely man he was. And he was so quick. And the poor gent, that was in the middle of the heat wave as well. And he had to get up on our roof to put our antenna thing there for the radio waves. So it has been a massive few weeks. And then I also had a couple of extra days work at Rustique. So as you can imagine, I have been busy. Life just happens. You know, we do have lives when we're not on YouTube, and it does get in the way a little bit of the videos and such. But have no fear. Even if I disappear for a couple of weeks, I'm always going to come back because I love making videos, I love you guys, and I love YouTube. So there's so much to come in the new year, and also another project that I have been working on with my husband, which I'm really excited about, and I can't keep silent about any longer because I've been busting to tell you guys this as well, is my podcast studio is now in the process of being built. He is actually building it for me now. So depending on heat and time and everything, hopefully it should be to lock-up stage after Christmas. And then it's just making it look wow. It's going to be kind of a cross between like a boho, Fleetwood Mac, witchy kind of a vibe. And there's going to be like a little element of a clown cottage in there as well. I know a lot of you all don't like clowns, but I mean, I don't have a problem with clowns. Scarier the better. Probably shouldn't have said that, considering Charlie's just right over there, and I have a couple of new clowns. I also have a new haunted doll. You'll get to meet her in the new year. So, yeah, all the haunted dolls and the clowns and everything are going to be over in the podcast studio, and I will be, during the next year coming up soon, adding a third channel, and it's going to be the podcast channel. So I have so much coming up, so I'm definitely going to be here. So please stick with me. I have some great things coming, as well as all of your favorites like Missing Down Under, Real Crime Australia, all of the things, everything that we've been doing all year, the Oz Files, the new segments that go international. Oh, there is so much. But I just wanted to come on and just tell you guys what I've been doing and why things have been held up a little bit. But cross fingers, we should be back on track as of now. So I'm going to wrap this up here. I'm going to get ready to upload the paranormal video, which is going to be amazing. And please remember to stay tuned, because I still need to work with Dan on his footage. So there will be another video from Old Lions Park shot from Dan's perspective, and it's going to be amazing. He knows so much about Lismore. He was an amazing person to go ghost hunting with. He was so much fun, and I can't wait to actually get our teams together in the new year and really get some haunts on. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. So if you can, in the paranormal video and in this one, just say a big hashtag thank you, Dan, because it's amazing that they reached out and they want to collaborate with us, and I appreciate it so much. I appreciate Dan's time that he gave us on the day that he came to Old Lions Park with us, and he really made it a really fun investigation and very informative as well. There was a lot of information that Dan gave me that I didn't know, and it's the kind of information you can't get just from looking on the internet. So just remember, make Dan feel very welcome in the next video. That will be the paranormal one. And in the new year, you will have a chance to meet Dan and his amazing team from the Lismore Ghost and Ghostettes. So stay tuned for all the fun that I have coming up for you guys. Depending on time, I'm not sure if I'm going to take time off over Christmas or not. Obviously, I will for Christmas Day, but I think I'm just going to work right on through the festive season. There's a lot of festivals and things coming up too that I might also vlog, so just, yeah, keep eyes open for vlogs and stuff like that I'm going to be doing. If I find something interesting, I'm going to film it. This channel always has been a little bit eclectic, so it's always going to bring you a little bit of everything. But, oh, and don't forget, I have my Scary Story Narration channel, which I have launched, but because I've been so busy, there's only one story on there at the moment, but I will be rectifying that this week, have no fear. And it is called Tales from Beyond the Veil, and I will also link it in the description box below. So links to everything and everybody will be in the description box below, and I just want to thank you all so much again for sticking with me. We do have times that we're not going to be uploading weekly or something. Just things get in the way. It's just life, and I think most people can understand that. But I'll be here as much as I can and bringing you videos as much as I can. I've had a lot of suggestions from you guys for cases that you want me to cover, so that's all coming up too, and I'll be getting them to you as soon as possible. So thanks everyone, and get ready for a banger of a video. You're going to love it. It was a lot of fun, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye.